Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Young on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready. Out of the gun, Young. He put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Trail, yellow. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Okay,
so the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Come on, set. Black, hut.
To the air, yet again. Young. He connects downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partners, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
97.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Going again, Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 38. Looking quickly here.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Warriors 70.
On first down, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Young working from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Marquise Siegel on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Black, 95. Edo blue. Watch out now. 53.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Sam Martin in home formation for Carolina.
Starts his return from the 23. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Legette with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Ready.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Blaster. Stick. Set. Then smash. Ready. Set. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Green down. Set. Hut. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make.
A 38-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Back.
Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get it. Panther 6, 70, Dragon 60. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Fits it through the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Smash. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
65.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the
70,
43-yard line.
Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Young looking to throw. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
32. Right.
3rd and long. Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 50. Trap Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Bails out of the pocket quick. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. Well, I've seen this happen a time or two in my NBA tenure, Brock. The guy checks in, jump ball, takes a dribble in the wrong direction, and then realizes what he's doing. That was an entirely new level.
That was a uh-oh. You know, NFL scouts will call it spatial awareness, and that was a failure of spatial awareness. Makes me want to, okay, I wish we could have a camera right there on the helmet of that quarterback so we could all see the utter chaos. And then it's desperation. Well, and then unfortunately, it's total failure in the end.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Down. Black ultra. Red. Hut.
Young throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hut. 60 red. Black shot.
Young to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Teteroa McMillan he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Green jack. Set. Go.
Again, it's Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
Striker. Green. Striker.
Young on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds Evans, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Richardson's going to throw. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Lee Gantz with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Check pink. Fish ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Young working from the gun. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. Oh, they lost the football. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Black 40.
Now Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now a toss, headed left. Hubbard. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
White, ready. 60 red. Needle blue. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Let's go.
The 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete, and will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Six. Mega. 52 blue. Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. That's caught by Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Out comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. It's no good. His aim was up on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Ready, set.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They take the hands off. Now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, it's not going to help in that decision at all.
Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. They did it! He made the interception! Trayvon Merrick has it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Yellow, Lonnie. Red, yellow. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Young. He's got it over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set.
Looking to throw. Young. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's cut at the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late.
His kick is good. That ties the game. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Rindo to return it. Jukes away from one. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, we all know, Brock, some teams like to split up kick and punt return duties between a couple of guys, but others have a player so good they've got to use them as both, and we've seen that here. A kick return now to match his big punt return from earlier.
And honestly, Kay, I think that first return led to this one, right? Success breeds success.
Yeah.
Same approach, same mindset, and those guys blocking for him know if they just hold up and do their job, big things can follow.
Set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
White. Let's go now. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Hits it through the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Come on, set. Cut.
Back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set.
Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Set, ready, set.
To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
You got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Down. 33. Ready?
Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll stop this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. Still throwing, and this is intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we ready.
Hubbard quick on the draw. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Out of the gun, Young. He brings it in. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay,
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
coach did not hesitate there. He held up those two fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. This is caught. Oh, he gets some 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
49ers, 36.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
79, bro. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Fields this at the 19. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder.